What's up, guys? It's your boy, the man Boom, and I am back for another video. And man, Dragon Ball GT, man, I love talking about this show. It's such a beautiful part of Dragon Ball Z history because this is where Dragon Ball Z just had a downfall, collapse. And I think Dragon Ball GT has its good stuff and bad stuff, but I think a huge thing that Dragon Ball Super improved upon, and I was talking about in my last video about Dragon Ball G, I talked about Dragon Ball GT understood aging characters. I think they understood that well. Because Dragon Ball Super does not know how to age characters, and these characters feel the same all the time. They never develop, they never grow, and they feel like they've been in the same place for years. Gohan is still debating if he wants to be a fighter or a scholar. It's been happening for a while now. Please, if y'all gonna do this, just do it. Make him a fighter. Please. But GT understood it, and now I gotta talk about what Dragon Ball Super does good that GT did not do good. This is a huge flaw of GT. This basically killed the show. This is the reason GT sucks so bad. And what I want to talk about is Dragon Ball GT wasted Earth. They did not understand Earth. They left everybody away from Earth. We never seen Earth characters doing Earth stuff. We never seen villains try to take over Earth, destroy Earth. But let's start off with Gohan. Gohan, man. GT Gohan. GT Gohan. I love GT Gohan because he decides to not, he doesn't choose fighting over being a scholar. He's just a scholar. And I think the route Chi-Chi was putting him on, I think this is realistic that he becomes a scholar. But when the world is in danger, when the earth is in danger, he should still try to fight. He's still a fighter, so I think we should have got way more of GT Gohan fighting and throwing hands. Like the scene where they go to space, where Pan, Goku, and Trunks, they are trying to go to space and capture these Black Star Dragon Balls, and this is where Gohan should have been like, okay, even though I don't like to fight like that, I want to protect the Earth, and I'm going to go on this journey with y'all. I want an Earth character. I don't want a new character like Pan that I don't know, and it's kind of annoying. Trunks, character that's like the old future Trunks, but he's not. He's a whole new character too. And then Goku got turned into a kid, is not the same Goku, is more childish, and I don't want to see that. I want something from the old Z show, and Gohan is from Z. He's a OG character, so I want a Gohan, an Earth character, to be in GT, but he's not in the space, a Black Star Dragon Balls part. When they come to Earth, he's in the baby part, so that was cool. It was good with it. When Baby was around, when they did the arc with Baby, and all the Earth characters were there, it was so good. It was so good. But it took them like 40 episodes to get that. It took us so long to get to that point. But Gohan, I'm going to move on from him, and we're going to go on to the next part. Vegeta. Vegeta, man. And it's crazy. I'm basically going to be saying the same thing with each character. Vegeta. In GT. Super still has him like, oh man, I love my family. GT, he already loves his family. He loves his family. It's chill, man. He already moved on from that point. He's had another kid, loves Bulma, loves Trunks and stuff. And he's moved on from that. Now he's worried about like getting a mustache and cutting his hair and not wearing sand armor anymore. Those are beautiful touches to Vegeta's character. He looks like an Earthling now. That's the funny thing. And he should have been in the Black Star Dragon Ball part, going to space. I want to see the Z characters there. I want to see the Z characters there. And then when we get to baby part, once again, Vegeta, the part where he's with his daughter and he's protecting her from baby and stuff. And Vegeta, he still has that, I don't know what you call it, but that Vegeta-ness to him. He's just cocky and arrogant, and he still laughs at people, and the way he like tells baby he was weak and stuff. He still talks like a Saiyan, but he's a good guy now. And when baby takes him over, it's sad, and it's like, man, Vegeta was a good guy. Now you're turning him back evil again. It's a messed up scene. But Vegeta, man, the best version of Vegeta. I love GT Vegeta. The scene where Goku and Vegeta are at the tournament after the baby part, or I think it's the baby or Android 17 part, Super Android 17, where Goku's at the martial arts tournament and Vegeta shows up and tries to fight Goku. It's not a fight about rivalry stuff. It's just a fight to see like it's for fun. It's for fun. And Super Vegeta still sort of on that rivalry stuff with Goku. It's not fun, a fun rivalry. It's a stupid rivalry. Vegeta's not even on the same level with Goku anymore. And he's okay with not being on the same level with Goku anymore. I just love Vegeta and GT, man. But we don't get that much of them. And then you get the Omega Shenron part, and the way he just talks about how he doesn't want to lose Earth, and it's like losing the Sans planet all over again. It's so sad, and you see Vegeta sacrificing himself for his kids, and he's telling them to get off the planet before Omega Shenron destroys it. I love all of that. Vegeta just killed it, man. It was amazing to see Vegeta, but too bad this is like 20% of the show. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's 20%. He didn't even train to get that transformation. They had to get it out of nowhere just to put Vegeta in the final battle. But Vegeta's barely in GT. You don't see him during the getting the Dragon Ball part with Omega Shenron. You don't see him with the Black Star Dragon Ball part. And they just do my boy Vegeta dirty, man. It's sad to see my boy get done like that. But let's move on to the next person. Piccolo. Piccolo does not do anything the whole show. He dies on Earth. The Earth blows up one time. He says, I gotta stay on Earth to sacrifice myself. And that was a sad moment. It was sad to see Piccolo sacrifice himself. He's come a long way. He was a bad guy. Now he's a good guy. Sad moment. The Piccolo sacrifices himself. He stays in hell while Goku gets out of hell. And that's a sad scene too. But that was it of Piccolo. He don't get nothing else. He fought Baby for like a second and got destroyed. And that's it for Piccolo, man. One of the best Earth characters. And we barely got to see him in the show. But we get more Pan now. I guess that's good enough. But let's move on to the next person. The next two characters. Trunks and Goten. Now this part is so fun. Because once again, they are not keeping these characters the same characters. They're actually developing. And now Goten's like a ladies' man. He got the girl and that's all he cares about. And then Trunks is works with Capsule Corp and he's mature, not goofy. None of them are goofy. But when Goten and Trunks come around each other, they are like kids again, playing around and having fun. And that's what I love about them. They grow up. But we don't see that much of them. We've seen a couple scenes of Goten dating a girl. Then we see them fight a few times. We did not get to see Fusion Gotenks. That's how you develop the story. And we didn't feel no type of way. It was like, they just don't do that no more. They don't do it anymore. It's okay. But I love GT Goten and Trunks. They were so great. And we don't get to see much of them either, man. We don't get to see much of them. But when we see them, it's amazing. We want to see them fight villains. But we don't get it in GT. It's disappointing. But it's okay, though. It's okay. But let's move on to the final people. GT Goten and Trunks. One more thing about them. They are not in the Black Star Dragon Ball part. They are not in the Mega Shenron part, except for the end. In the baby part, they are in it. Everybody's in the baby part, and that's why that's the best part of GT. That's the best part of GT, and they are in it. So, let's move on to the final part. Krillin and Android 18. This part, the scene where they're on Earth, Krillin's happy and with 18 and stuff, and then Android 17 comes and kills Krillin. That's such a sad scene. That scene is so sad. And then you see Goku and Krillin at the end of GT when they're bonding together, training one last time before Goku disappears. That's a sad scene also. But that's like 1% of GT, man. We don't see Krillin like that. He's old now, man. He's old. So, we don't get to see Krillin or 18 like that. And I want to see more of their relationship. More of what they've been doing. How strong Krillin is. I want to see them try to fight villains now as old people, man. I want to see all the characters just fighting villains. They're characters that are built up and great. I don't want to see Pan. She's brand new and boring and annoying. So that's how I feel about these characters. Tell me how y'all feel about it. Did GT waste Earth, or are you fine with them just staying in space with Goku and Pan? And I'll see you on the next video. Anime Boom out. Peace.